Evening. Tonight's book is Becoming an English Country Squire by someone called W. Darcy Henry, with illustrations by Annie Templeton. Can't be Templeton. No, can't be. Tempest. The other fellow on the front cover, who looks like an English person, with the suit and tie and all that, is Lord Tottering. As you can see, Heartsease Hall has just been sold to the American William, perhaps Wilberforce, maybe, Darcy Henry. I don't know. However, he was formerly called Mr. Henry through most of the book. He refers to himself as Henry and his family as the Henrys. So we just don't know what the W is. Anyway, so everybody thinks his first name is Darcy. Ah, Lord. In any case, I thought this was a short little funny book. Something a little light reading. Well, it's not a light book for just a little. This is not a beach read. No. It's a rather substantial piece of work, as it deals with the English expats coming together and attempting to make a go of living in a grade 1 listed mansion with its many acres. Making a go of it. Well, he has his sheep, about which you will learn quite a bit. Sludge lagoons. Oh, dear. And the fact that the glass keeps popping out of the windows. It's in Norfolk. The house is almost completely unrestored. No mod cons anywhere whatsoever. Except the bathrooms work. Well, that's nice. But we're heating with firewood. We have a boiler that kind of gets around to feeding hot water through the radiators, you know, that sort of thing. It's all just pretty Spartan. As far as heating goes, thank heavens it has been rewired. So if you flick on a light switch, it will work. Not like some of these other places where you go there and look for a light switch and there isn't one. And you go, yes, it was built in 1756. Of course it wouldn't have a light switch anywhere. Well, yes. But if you're that into history and you really dig the old stuff, you're going to have to put up with quite a bit. Because it's rather like a boat. A hold that you throw money into in an attempt to achieve a comfortable life. Still, they do. They get welcomed into that strata of society, as eccentric as it is, which is good because, you know, what's another eccentric, right? All good funds. And we're all good friends. We go hunting together. We go shooting together. Every time you go to a dinner party, it's the same crowd. So yes, of course everybody knows everybody because you're constantly meeting them. And of course they roam across your land willy-nilly as they wish. Because we have the right to roam. There's no such thing as trespass. unless you don't leave after being asked. Then it becomes trespass. Whereas in America, you starts out that way. And if you don't know what he's talking about at any moment, don't worry, there will be an asterisk and down at the comment, there'll be a remark to explain what he means. By SROs, CROs, anything you could want. But if you wish to know about what it is about country houses, because it's more than about the country house. It's about selling and buying houses in England. It's about how vacations seem to just happen. About bit of introspection. Ghosts. Do they have ghosts? Apparently they do. How you have to talk to CLA, HHA, and English Heritage. What's a barrister? Well, you'll find out. Who were the levelers? This gentleman who wants to be an English country gentleman, country squire. It used to mean a lot more than what it does now, but squire. But still, you can say it's a search for a place, an identity, the end of the quest. And the fact that they're calling him a geezer when they... The au pair, the farm people. How if you have a tenant farmer, you might have difficulties. How to get your building inspected and surveyed. How even the most lovely country house has holes in the attic. And you can expect the water to find its way in somewhere. So be sure before you buy, you do go into the attic, go into the basement, and you seriously consider how to get on the roof. Because apparently there's little doors tucked into the corners on the inside where you have to force it open after it's been, pretty much shut for 50 to 100 years. And go and inspect the roof to see if the slates are all on. Anyway, the guy writes well. All he has to do is be factual. And just let the mistakes and errors and, oh my God, what was that? All come in. Just the diaries would be hilarious. Anyway, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was hilarious. You have to hunt for a little bit, but it's undoubtedly available through an online seller. I bought mine from BritBook. Or BritBooks. Something of that nature. I have to find the paperwork. Which I know is around here somewhere. And naturally, no, I wouldn't have thrown it away anyway. But that's for a later time. So that's Ed W. Darcy Henry, Becoming an English Country Squire. Yes, they have discussions about have and have not. Those people. And how the changes have gone on in England. So it's an amusing book. And apparently it's only the first year. Maybe they'll get around to writing some more. I don't know. We'll see. In any case, I recommend it just because it's not particularly funny. It wasn't meant to be funny. There's no sex or violins. No violins and no sax. Okay? No world peas either. But it's fun. So I think you'll like it. In any case, good hunting. Thank you for watching. And please do come again.